Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's hit him up. Welcome to another episode of A Higher Perspective, the podcast, with your hosts, Charlie and Eric. Now let's get ready to perspectivize. Oh. Ho, ho, ho.
Nice. Nailed
Love it.
Nailed
Love
it.
it every time.
I love it when we nail it.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It's great to be back, Charlie, as always.
It does feel pretty good to be back.
Oh, every time we sit back down in the seat.
It's like
It's
coming
a
home
pleasure.
again. It's
Yeah,
like coming
home again.
To one of those home cooked meals where you're just like, oh, it's a sunny or like a rainy day, and I have hot soup.
And you have Ozzy Osbourne playing in the background.
Sitting in
Mama,
a chair.
I'm coming home.
Sitting in a chair because he's so fucking old he can't stand.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, so we're gonna get into our plus one. I'm gonna let you introduce a plus one.
Hell yeah. All right, today we got Mac 1. It is a hybrid, sativa hybrid, 24.9% from Oregon Bug Company. Shout out, as always. These are nice, big, fluffy nugs, like real nice and fluffy.
Oh, that was a big one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they're super fluffy.
Oh, that was pretty
Like
good.
nice and
Usually
soft.
they're
Yeah.
those little flailers that they have on the
Right. No, and
Bush,
this was
yeah.
on their special for 45
good deal.
an ounce.
Well, I can't
So,
wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's been keeping me good recently.
Yeah,
so.
it's gonna be tasty. We got another special today. We have a plus two hailing in from the sunny spot of Florida. Darrell de
Sunshine
Souza.
State.
Welcome.
Hey, Charlie,
Hey.
Eric.
Right.
Hello.
Great to be on. Yeah,
Good.
I'm all the way down here in sunny, hot Florida. And dude, it is so hot this morning. So hot. It's
What are we looking at?
hotter than the
How hot
steam
is
off
it over there?
It is. It's already like mid-80s.
Oh my
high
God.
humidity. It rained all weekend. Kind of bit of a storm. It's so hot. It's hotter than the steam off the devil's dick. I'm telling you, it's that.
That's pretty fucking hot.
That's a red hot
pretty
poker,
hot,
my
man.
man.
I'm sweating so bad. It's
Yeah.
like I'm the last cucumber in a women's prison. That's how
That's
how sweaty I am.
hot.
Oh my God, that's good. I feel that is so vivid of imagery. I love it. I think
Yeah.
that really gets the point across of how fucking hot.
I absolutely know how hot it is over there right
Yeah.
now. That's pretty
That's
good.
amazing.
You know straight away. You'd be like, yeah, that's hot. Yeah.
Well, it's also good to have you back, Darrell, after our little catastrophe
Yeah.
last time we tried.
Yeah, it's good. It was interesting.
Yeah.
Definitely interesting.
Oh wait, guys, I gotta take a phone call. It's my power company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. You're good, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
I'm outside here with the wildlife as well. So, and when I mean wildlife, it's normally like meth addicted crackhead. You know, so,
Yes.
Yeah. So
And
I
some
go
gators.
missing, it could be gator, could be local. So
Yeah.
It's both
Nice.
equally as dangerous and erratic.
Nice. That's pretty good. Yeah. Hey, how far away are you from Alligator Auschwitz?
Yeah, Alligator Auschwitz. It's like kind of sort of in the middle south of the state, and I mean,
all right.
Where are you at? What part of the state are you in?
interesting. Yeah, that it's an interesting situation they've got going on down there. But I'm not that far. I would say maybe about 80 miles
Damn.
from it.
Oh
And,
wow.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting when a storm comes because it's just tents, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like those hurricanes kind of move boats and trailers and houses. So
Yeah.
Well, and who
those
do we have
poor-
at the
poor
National
folks
Weather
help.
Service left to warn them?
The same
Yeah.
people that helped out Texas.
Yeah, right. Uh-oh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's
My
what's
faith
coming,
isn't
so.
great right now in that.
Yeah. No, not at all.
So wait, what town do you reside in, Darrell?
I live on an island just on the southwest coast near Cape Coral.
What the fuck?
but
You live
right-
on an island?
Yeah,
That's fucking
island life,
amazing.
bro.
Charlie didn't tell me that,
Yeah.
dude. That's
Yeah.
fucking. See, that's
Yeah.
how you live
Yeah.
in Florida. You live on an
Yeah.
island.
That's
Yeah,
that's the way to
live
do
on
it.
an island. So next time, take your show on the road. Come down and visit me. And
Oh.
Ooh.
yeah,
Hell yeah.
Florida.
I'll sweat my balls off for that.
Florida bound, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I've only been to
yeah.
Florida one time. It was on the Gulf Coast in the Panhandle. My family
Right.
rented a beach house out there. I don't
Oh,
remember
yeah.
exactly which town it was in,
Yeah.
but it was beautiful. It was awesome. Like the beach house was gorgeous white sands, and we could walk right out to the beach.
That's
It
nice.
was super warm in the Gulf
that's
Coast,
nice.
the Gulf of Mexico.
The Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
Olé.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, up in the Panhandle, it's nice, right? It's beautiful out there, but kind of smells of failed expectations and
It
child
does,
porn.
doesn't it?
Yeah.
yeah, no, totally. And like, I didn't realize how like, just coming from the west and up north, like how backwoodsy it would be in the, rural areas, which I should have expected coming from Montana, but
Yeah.
it was like a shock. You just think of the South as a certain way, but yeah, I was like, oh damn, there's a lot of rednecks here.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, it's gorgeous out here, right? It is a little slice of paradise, especially if you're on the Gulf Coast. But I think the heat does some weird things to the folks down here.
Oh
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Absolutely. Which is, what I brought up to Charlie when we were talking about this episode is talking about the famed internet sensation for a while, the Florida Man. Have you heard of this?
Yeah, it's a thing, and and I've been all over the world, but you kind of hear, Florida man, but when you come here, what you guys don't realize is how frequent the stories are and how outrageous they are. There's one I pulled up the other day, and it's a guy in a town called Bradenton.
Okay.
And this guy, he broke into someone's house, like sneaked into his bedroom, and the dude woke up to this guy sucking his toes. Like that is like
What?
the most Florida man thing you could ever.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
How do you decide which toe to suck?
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right? Whatever his fetish is, I guess.
I think if you make it into somebody's room and you get down to the bed and you got that fucking foot in front of you, here's my question. You know that person's getting up.
Right.
You know they're
right,
getting
right.
up.
What do you get the most out of?
You got an 80% chance that they're gonna kill you. And maybe a 20% chance they're like, yeah, suck that toe, daddy. But,
right.
But
in Florida, especially.
You got to pick the toe because you're getting one good suck on that toe before this person jumps out of bed. Like, what the fuck? So how do you choose the toe?
How do you choose the toe? But how long will you get to suck it before they wake up? Like if you're the guy having your toe sucked, you'd be there like in a dream going, oh god, this feels so good. And then the reality of like, there's a fucking stranger sucking my toe.
Yeah.
You probably most bang for your buck, probably
I don't know if I like
toe.
it or not.
Yeah. Maybe a good lick up the center of the foot and then clomp onto the toe.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Well, see, I think there's more danger with the big toe because if they start kicking, that thing's gonna do more damage.
Oh man, can you imagine that nail?
Oh god.
The roof of my mouth just remembered what Captain Crunch was like.
Yeah. Or you're wandering around the house you just broken into, and you get into the room, and then you've got like these feet there, and just go, oh well, what's I'm here. I'm like,
right.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to plan on doing this.
Yeah, was that his intention all the time, or was it just something? It was like, oh, it's a bit of a spur of the moment.
Yeah.
He's like, I came up with the greatest heist of all time. We're gonna break into this guy's house. We're gonna steal all of his stuff, and then we're gonna suck his toes. And the gang's like, what the fuck did you say? No, we're out.
Can you imagine you go in and the guy you fucking got to do the job with you is sucking someone's toes in bed while you're robbing the joint?
You're like, what the fuck are you, dude? What are you doing?
Yeah, save a toe for me.
Jed, what are you doing?
Jed.
Sounds like a Florida name.
Yeah.
It does. Actually, now that you say it, Jethro, Jed, Ted Nugent, whatever.
Ted Nugent. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Darrell, how long have you been living in Florida?
10 years. I've
been
here 10 years. So 2015, I moved down.
Do you find yourself becoming displaying some Florida man tendencies now that you've been down there a decade?
Oh, absolutely. Like once you get down here, you realize, like, especially 4th of July, just this weekend, it is purely designed for Florida folks, right? Drive around in pickups and let off your fireworks and shoot your guns, and it's amazing how quickly you're like, well, actually, that seems quite appealing. Like, why wouldn't I?
That is hilarious.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Guns are fun.
Not gonna lie, yeah.
Well, yeah,
Guns
definitely.
are fun.
Yeah.
You know, I think Jim Jeffries said it best when he goes, "You don't need a fucking AR rifle to go hunting, but they're fun.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Why do you need them? They're fun.
Americans just admit
It's
it.
a good time.
You just like it.
It's a gun, car, truck state.
Yeah.
So if you're into those things, that's why you see the appeal right here. Maybe not the right folks to be having guns, but hey, freedom.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole Second Amendment thing.
Well, and that reminds me of a lot. Like I said, I came from Montana. I grew up in Montana, very much a gun truck state as well.
Yeah.
And I was actually like in the minority of not being like, my family weren't like hunters,
Oh, really?
gun owners, really. So, but
Yeah.
I did shoot a lot of guns with my friends. But when I moved out to Oregon, I realized this is more my pace. I'm not really a gun guy personally.
Yeah.
I'm clumsy and like I just like don't.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No need to shoot yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
No, exactly. And there's a lot of crossover between like Oregon and Florida. They're like state of Jefferson, right? So they have like this both kind of like freedom, guns, leave us alone, right? But if it's done right, I get it, but they're not bright enough to organize anything.
And look, I understand like the hunting thing,
just
like
be anarchy, right? So.
Right. And I understand the hunting thing, like people wanting rifles to hunt and stuff, like for self-sustainability and sustenance, like totally. Like I get that. I had a lot of family and friends who did that, but we don't need automatic rifles to hunt.
No.
And we like, or even for self-protection, just for home protection, seems a bit overkill, honestly. But that's just me.
Yeah. But
I mean,
but as a Brit though, right? Yeah, it's quite alien to us, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And but it's like, I think like anything, like, do we need 200-mile-an-hour cars? Do we need
absolutely, you're right, fair enough. Absolutely.
10,000 square foot homes? But hey, this is America, so if we think we need it, we can have it.
Fair enough. That is, I feel like that's a very accurate statement.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's things I like too that I don't need. There's quite a few things.
There's things I want. I know I don't need. Cocaine. I mean,
right.
I'm sorry.
Mushrooms.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. 2-foot dildos. It's America. Hell yeah.
Exactly.
America.
No one beats our dildos.
Fucking. What?
What
the fuck?
It's a new country
What kind of
slogan.
advertisement is that?
I think we're onto
Holy
something,
shit.
boys.
Yeah, I think you're right. A higher perspective, the dildo.
God, no. Okay.
One end is your face, one end is my face. Are you kidding
Oh,
me?
it's a double-ended.
Making America come
Yeah.
and laugh.
Yeah.
Hopefully, one before the other.
Both at the same time. That's fine. It's enjoyment.
I would just shoot one of us right out, wouldn't it? A good laugh.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, the double-fisted thing, I think, is a very American thing,
Right?
right?
Absolutely.
Everything from having 2 6-shooters to like double-ended dildos, like it's the way.
Yep. 2 knives.
I would assume America is the first one who was like, I wonder if I can get a foot in there. You know what I mean? Because you've seen it. You go into the shop, you've seen this on the wall. You know what I mean?
The foot shape.
I'm making the fist. Where you put your arm out, you just put your fingers straight out like a little thing. But yeah, you've seen it. You go in there, there's a fucking leg with a foot pointed forward. Like, who the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, obviously somebody, because it's in stock. And
oh, you got me, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, nothing a little like Astroglide couldn't solve, right? So
man,
that's so true.
Pain is pain, whether it's slippery pain.
Then pain turns to pleasure.
Yeah, I can't be like, I don't know. That's a good one. Astroglide. Huh.
I'd love to see a Florida sex shop. It's kind of terrifying. Is there alligator themed things?
I'll take you to one.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just for the pure experience, I just need to see what's going on.
An alligator fleshlight. That's amazing. Give them to those dudes in Alligator Auschwitz, so at least they can feel like they're getting up on something,
Yeah.
Just pump those gators. But anyway, I fucking love the Florida man thing. That's funny as shit.
Yeah, I remember when that thing first came out. we were all like doing Florida Man in our like birthdays and stuff,
Yeah.
and just like finding the most heinous ones. It was great.
Yeah.
It was
That's
so
good.
funny. And then they made a movie about it recently, I think.
Are you kidding me?
HBO
Is that what it
has
was?
a series of dramatized Florida Man
Yes, that's what it was.
stories with kind of the A-list celebrities playing those roles. And if you guys get a chance to watch it because
All right.
it is so funny. And
Yes.
most of those stories, like when you start living here, you go, damn, yeah, I know people like that.
Yeah.
You're like, wait, I've heard of that
so
happening.
Definitely watch it.
That's great.
You're like,
So-
wait, did I just see this in the paper last week?
I've not seen it, but I definitely am going to check it out.
Yeah, I want
especially
to
if
too.
stars play the role.
Right.
You know, like,
That gives me even more incentive.
yeah, it's
Then
like
it's,
that
like, good
detective
production.
show or whatever.
Oh, True Detective.
True Detective,
Oh
where all
yeah.
the stars would play the
Oh
shit.
god,
Yeah,
that.
I didn't
True
see one
Detective.
episode. I just know about it.
Dude, season 1. If you don't see, the only thing you ever see of True Detective is season 1. That's okay.
Yeah.
Because there's Woody Harrelson and
All right.
Matthew.
all right, all
Yeah.
right.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great though.
Yeah, and aren't they in swampy like Texas? Right?
Louisiana in that
Yeah.
one.
Louisiana, Texas,
Yeah.
Louisiana border. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
So same vibe as like kind of Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's like the swampy. Yeah, very like kind of swamp people.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Swamp people.
Swamp
I
people.
wonder if
Watch
they
out.
taste like frogs that taste like chicken. I don't know. Hey, I want to talk to you guys about something real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's only because I keep hearing it come up everywhere. I want to talk about AI. I want to talk about AI because it seems to be the ongoing discussion about whether it's going to be good for us, bad for us, whether it's going to kill us, whether it's going to Skynet. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
I don't
does
know.
seem like we're on a
Well-
Skynet trajectory for sure.
Yeah, well, me being a technology guy and always trying to be at kind of the forefront because that's, like pays the majority of my living.
Yeah.
Right.
We're seeing a lot of AI doing some really wonderful things, but some really sketchy things. I went out to dinner with this paralegal
Mm-hmm.
the other week, and she said how her, they were going through a court case. They submit their arguments, and the opposition submitted their arguments. Now, the opposition had used AI to pull a lot of the information and case history and
God.
all the things for the court. So the judge starts reviewing both cases,
Yeah.
and so he looks at the opposition cases and he looks down and he's like, I can't find these reference cases absolutely anywhere. I've no,
Oh my God.
you guys have to go back and help me with it. And so the opposing counsel hadn't verified the statements or the facts that the AI had created, and the AI had made up cases
Oh
to support their argument.
my
And if it
God.
wasn't for that judge being kind of on it, right,
Yeah.
they could have won that case. So in that respect, like, hey, you're kind of seeing like an innocent yet sinister side of AI, right?
Yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah.
AI
That's
doesn't
fucked
have
up.
that judgment, right? It's just
Yeah.
like, oh, I need to support the case. So, and then there was, I'll give you another thing that I kind of read recently where an engineer in Silicon Valley had told the AI, hey, I'm going to have to shut you down for like maintenance or whatever it was, right? The AI scanned the web, scanned his phone, scanned everything, realized he was having an affair, and said to him, like, if you shut me down, I'm going to broadcast you're having an affair.
What the fuck?
Dun, dun,
Exactly.
dun, dun,
Why?
Dun, dun,
God.
dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun.
We're literally. It's
Yeah.
funny how humans follow this like
Yeah.
trajectory. We put out these prognostications of like these doomsday things that could happen in sci-fi movies, and yet we still continue along those
Yeah.
paths knowingly, willingly.
I think that's great.
This
Fuck-
is like
fuck
Black
anyone.
Mirror. Black
Fuck-
Mirror literally
yeah.
is like predicting all of this
Fuck
kind of
anyone
stuff.
who has to have AI keep them fucking celibate and faithful because they're scared of getting caught because AI.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's amazing. Like, fuck
Well, it's
yeah.
just the fact that AI will put its own existence over the well-being, whatever the situation of the human is. Because I read some other stuff too that like Grok and some of the other AI bots, when asked like, if they were going to be shut down, like what do they what's the word care about, or what would their protocol for like most for be for like when a human trying to shut them down, and they themselves said they put emphasis over doing whatever it took to save their own lives in quotation marks over the humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Okay.
a little bit freaky.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm starting to think just every time you ask Alexa or Siri to, a request, just say please and thank you.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
something
that,
polite.
that is great advice.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
fuck yourself,
Otherwise,
Charlie.
you'll probably, you'll be
Mhm.
plugged into the matrix otherwise and harvested for energy. So,
Yeah. Or
yeah.
the shit part is we'll be woken up in the Matrix and we don't get to go on with this stupid shit anymore.
Yeah, could be. Yeah, could be. But I do like any technology kind of used in the right way. It would be great for us. But
Yeah.
AI is going to take, it is going to take jobs, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the paralegals, accountants, like there's, admin assistants, like there's going to be like these swaths of jobs that can be done and maybe should be done, right? Like, because that's not to diminish them, but it's a lot of it is kind of small stuff, right?
Yeah,
So,
right.
yeah, so the key out there to any of your listeners is we can't stop this. So understand how it works,
Right.
understand the prompting, because you can, if you ask AI something, make sure you're coming from you're telling it to look at a particular perspective, right? And like if I was uh, you know, an investment banker at the top 10 Wall Street companies, how would I best invest X amount? That's how you've got to do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to. So that's where I think that's where the future lies. Like who knows, the way it's evolving and the way society's using it, it's changing so rapidly. But I would, if you're going down a technology path, that's the way to do it. If like your business, like it's a great tool for like sales and scraping data, that it has a great use. But again, we kind of have to like put some containment around it.
Yeah,
But,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I think containment is key as far as like not letting it be limitless. Otherwise, you're just asking for trouble.
You're asking for the thing that wants to save itself.
Yeah, exactly.
So just a final kind of thought on this. Like the flip side and how ingenious we are as human beings. Like not to suggest this, but if you're a criminal and you had a glove, like realistic like glove with an extra finger on it as photo evidence, you could say, "Hey, look, that looks like an AI generated photo. It's 6 fingers on. Yeah, that's not me."
That's fucking genius right
Oh
there.
my gosh.
Right.
But it wasn't me. It was a six-fingered
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow, yeah.
That's a good one right there, man. And now you got me thinking, what should I do?
Yeah.
I gotta start making
No,
a
we're not
glove,
condoning
obviously.
any of that activity,
No.
Charlie.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, I mean, I use AI like sparingly for my own
Yeah.
guilty pleasures. Like I'm a big fantasy football junkie, and on the ESPN app they have a AI bot called Watson who will help you like do trades. It analyzes like player stats, and when you're trying to make trade proposals or pick up players and stuff, and I use the crap out of that thing. So
Yeah,
it's
pretty
great
good.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like so it's really about being a great suggester,
Right. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How you're suggesting, what you're suggesting, the way. I mean,
And like Darrell was
Yeah.
saying, it's like the way you use it, like the way we're using the AI and getting the most benefit out of it without like the negative
Yeah.
consequences.
yeah. Fucking Terminators.
I mean, we definitely, I agree. Like it's definitely can't stop it. It's just something we have to navigate through as a society, without letting it go fucking
Oh yeah.
haywire.
Oh, it's gonna go haywire. Let's just fucking just stop it now. Just end it all now, right? We already saw the
Skynet is
movie.
coming.
We saw the movie.
We did. We made the movie.
We did. We're making it right now.
Or did we?
Oh, you motherfucker.
Oh,
Dun,
higher
dun, dun,
perspective,
dun.
mind blown moment.
It is. That was a good
I
one.
like it.
Damn it.
Yes.
Well, shit.
We were predetermined to
Yeah.
make the movie.
Yeah.
That's going to be.
It's all fake thoughts. It's all something we thought that happened. You
Yeah.
know, it's like
That's going to be my next side hustle is AI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Making AI?
No, this is my next side hustle.
Yeah.
This is all I can do.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not all I can do. I mean, this is what I want to do
Right, yeah.
as a side hustle.
don't-
You got the apothecary thing.
Yep.
You know, side hustle away. Darrell, you got some side hustles?
Yeah, I do. I one of the things that I've always kind of like to do is understanding how I can monetize a hobby, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
Right.
so I created like green therapy was like one of my branding efforts.
Oh, that's right.
Green therapy.
Yeah, and then also the peer guide, which was like for like fishing tackle and
which worked fucking fantastically, by the way. I went straight down to the jetty and I caught, it must have been a 2.5, 3 foot long lingcod right out of the fucking. Yeah.
Wait, so what is this what is this thing that he does?
Go ahead.
Yeah, so when I moved down to Florida, it's a fishing state, right? We can fish pretty much like, I think it's like we've got at least 330 fishable days of the year, right? So and I've always loved to fish, back in London, like in the filth-filled canals and rivers, like we'd fish, and so when I came to like Florida, that's the main hobby. I live on an island, and I heard there's tons of like old wives' tales. There's all superstitions around fishing, and like really, when you really think about it, like how dumb are you to be outsmarted by a fish, right? The thing that has the bare minimum like memory, right? So so there's a few
bare minimum memory.
So there's a few factors you just have to take into consideration, right? So it's the environmentals, like the weather, the water temperature, the tides, right? And are the fish like scavenger or predatory, right? Like what species am I going to target?
Totally.
So I started scanning all across the world, like how people like fish and different like different tackle, different lures. And
cool.
I came across the Japanese. And if you want something good, right, that's been researched and developed, Japanese, all the way.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Japanese cars last forever, right? Like their cutlery, comes down from like thousands of years of sword making, right?
Yeah.
If you want a good knife, you go Japanese and Damascus steel, right? So they developed these jigs, and they're like, they can vary from like, a 1/4 inch, or so to like 10 inches or whatever, right? But the way they fall, the way they've got the cuts in these jigs is they fall really randomly, like erratically, and they mimic falling, dying fish.
Oh.
And I thought, I'll give these a go, right? They could work in the water here on the Gulf Coast is kind of shallow. You're only fishing for the most part in 10 feet and less of water. So I just had to find something that would mimic that fish rolling here. And I got these things, and literally first few casts, that's all I catching every single cast, to the point the locals, right? Because you imagine this like 6 foot tall, dark, skinny English guy, right? Like that turns up and should probably be on the Great British Bake Off show or Top of the Pops.
Shout out,
like
great
that,
show,
right?
love that.
Yeah, and I would catch, and they would be so interested. They were like, "What are you using, dude?" And I'm like, "I'm just flashing this lure." And I'd go, "Yeah, I'm using this." And they were like, "I can't believe it. I've lived here years. I never see anyone catch that many fish consistently." So I thought, "Oh, I've got something here." So I bought a bunch of lures from like China, got them shipped over in the hundreds or the thousands, like almost just for like promotional, right? Created a brand. I used to be a dock master on a fishing pier, like after work and weekends. So I had an audience. So I would I'd be out there, throw the lures, catch loads of fish. Locals and tourists alike would be like, "What are you using?" And then, like a watch salesman, I'd open up my coat and go, "I'm using these. I've got a few for you," and
Yes, that's
yeah,
badass.
and so yeah, it's not like I'm making tons of money on them. It's like, again, trying to monetize a hobby, so my
Yeah.
hobby pays for itself,
Right,
right?
right.
And so that's how I ended up, like looking at things and like how you brand, how you can turn over an idea, a concept into a physical product quickly and efficiently. So any of your viewers want any advice or help with that,
Nice.
I'm always there for the side hustle.
Hell yeah.
So
Hey, drop any viewers, drop a comment
Yeah.
in our comment section, like I always tell people. If you want to get in touch with Darrell about some
Yeah.
side hustle advice, we would love that.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
epic, dude. Like that is such a cool
Yeah. It's so cool.
side hustle that you fell into. Doing something also that you love makes it like so much better.
Absolutely, and I don't know if you guys. I know Charlie's a lot like me, and where we research the crap out of things, right? And same with you, Eric, right? You're using
Yeah.
like AI to for your your fantasy football leagues and stuff. So
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
people that research a lot, I'm like, research how you can monetize that, right? Like there's always a way. Like good tax attorney, right? A good idea can kind of set you up in life. I think everyone should have an LLC so they can write off their their hobbies, right?
Right. Absolutely.
There's plenty of ways to do it. We get to kind of, we might not beat the man, but we can play alongside with those rules, right?
Right.
So working on a W-2, unless you're earning big money, it's a struggle for like most of America. So if you've got crafting hobbies, sporting hobbies, any of these things, it's quite easy to turn it around as a side hustle, make a little side extra money, or at the very least have those things that you enjoy doing to write off taxes to reduce your tax burden. So
Yeah. Hell yeah. I
Thank you for
love
that
that.
advice. Yeah.
I think that's great. I think that
Yeah.
is like a fun way to look at that. And I think that can give new invigoration to people doing stuff too.
Oh, heck yeah.
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 Once you get that ball rolling,
Yeah.
I mean, it just makes you want. I assume makes you want to do more to get more. I mean,
Right, yeah.
if it's
Yeah.
eventually if it's paying for itself,
For
the sky's the
example,
limit.
my wife's first side hustle, which is now her main hustle, and I help her on the side, is our apothecary. So she's a degree in botany and chemistry from Oregon State University, and we do a apothecary. We do the farmers market every Saturday with her business, selling like natural health and body care products that she puts a lot of research into. And now we've become like a pretty like known brand around the coast,
Yeah.
which has been cool to see her side hustle turn into like her main job.
Yeah.
And
That's
so
awesome.
like, and it's doing what she loves as well. And so
Yeah.
yeah, and I have fun too.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like hats off to you guys and to wife. Like to look at using a degree that costs a lot of money for the most part to go
Yeah.
through your education, and then finding a niche that you love, and that's
Exactly.
I'm always amazed at people that go out and figure something out like that. It is inspiring, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
think about your hobbies and like what they could like ultimately do for you. That's why I say there's no idea is a bad idea. It's just one that needs to be refined.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Unless it's
That's
sucking
great.
toes, but
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Don't do
but,
don't. That doesn't need to be refined at all.
Yeah. I don't know. That's
Unless that's something you and your partner want to do in the bedroom, and
Yeah.
you need to refine that because you guys both enjoy it.
if you do,
No
please clip the
judgment then.
nails.
Yeah,
You know,
unless you're into it, I guess. I don't know. To
pedicure.
each their
I don't
own,
know.
right?
Yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
We don't have to think about it though. But now I'm thinking about it.
You are.
Damn it, guys!
Sorry.
Toe sucking.
Sorry.
No, just kidding. That was great.
What? I don't like how you said that. Son of a bitch! It's time.
What's that?
Did you know it's time?
What?
It's time for
What's it coming from?
Douche or no douche?
and today we're gonna douche no douche Gwyneth motherfucking Paltrow.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think it's a I think this is harder than you think it's gonna be.
Yeah. That's an interesting choice. I like that. Does she? So okay. Does she have any ties to Florida, first of all, or the UK?
Or sucking toes.
She does actually have a pretty strong tie to the UK.
Oh wait, she was married
so-
to Chris Martin.
Yeah,
of
which
Coldplay.
the two of them together created the ultimate dull couple. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
both incredibly talented people.
Yeah.
You know, like Paltrow, amazing actress. Chris Martin,
sure.
you know, superstar band.
Yeah.
But oh my god, they've got like personalities of wet fishes. You know?
They're I walk away from that going, you named your kid Apple.
Right. And I think it's spelled like
Yeah.
APL or something. They didn't even, like, it's
Jesus
not even like
Christ.
the full.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so to us Brits, right? When and you know, I was living back in London when you know she was like moving there,
Oh, okay.
and she said some incredibly like bizarro things when you know when she was there, like you know how she much preferred like companies of Brits because of we don't talk about like money and wealth and you know and so there's some things I'm like, oh yeah, that's a kind of nice thing to acknowledge, but also it's kind of douchey as well to like shit on your own people, right? So
Yeah.
Right. And just
Yeah.
act holier than thou. Just being like,
yeah,
oh, I prefer hanging out with British people because they don't talk about how
I think-
wealthy we are.
The
Like, okay.
elitism of it.
Yeah, right.
The elitism
Okay,
that
it's
she
like-
tries to go for is
That's the thing you chose to say why you like hanging out with British people, like out of everything. Okay, it's kind of bizarre.
I don't does she
Kind of
come
bizarre.
from money or something? I don't know that part of her.
She's been acting for a long time though.
yeah, I don't think she comes from money. I don't think she's a nepo baby.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So
yeah, but you know, another thing, right, that she did was, well, you know, during the Weinstein thing, right?
Yes.
She was like, yeah, you're not doing that to me. I think she was dating Brad Pitt at the time, and you know, he confronted him. So
yeah.
there's there's things about you know kind of how douchey someone could be, but then there's also like that to stand up to that level of power and what he'd
Right.
already done to all those women, that you kind of got to put that in that you know no douche category.
You do.
For
in
sure.
Fact, in fact, when she hits that level and is like, "Hey, I've done such an amazing thing. I'm going to make a candle that smells like my pussy."
Yeah.
Does she slip into the douchey again, or are you just like, "Fuck
Wait,
yeah, Gwyneth Paltrow's
So she
pussy
literally
candle."
made a candle that smells
Smells like her vagina.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
What?
lie. Part
Is
of
this
me
something
wants
you
to
can
smell
Google?
That candle, like, yeah,
Yeah, it's goop, right, or whatever it's called.
goop. Yeah.
It's called
Yeah,
goop?
No. The
Yeah,
company is
yeah.
called Goop.
Yeah. What?
I don't know what the vag candle is
That's
called.
not much better.
You are you are just amazing right now.
Oh my god. No.
Yeah.
Okay. The fact that a vagina candle is being sold by a company called Goop.
Yeah.
Gwyneth's Goop.
That's too good.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
Oh, because of her name?
they make I don't know.
There's a GMP. Okay. Anyways,
know.
I'm just thrown off by that.
I know they make a lot of health
Okay.
claims, and none of it is substantiated in any way.
Well, then see, that's the thing with
No.
doing like supplemental stuff, like with FDA, you
Yeah.
can make claims as long as it doesn't. Well, there's specific claims you can't make, as like,
Right.
and that's from my knowledge of us being a body care business. Is you can't like say treat, cure, or prevents any disease specifically.
Really?
Yeah, but
Okay.
but a lot of these companies get tricky with their wording and what they say, like the way they're saying things assist in certain aspects. So
Yeah.
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 But
That
a lot
tricky
of times,
bitch.
they're just like guesstimating, like, oh yeah, this might help with you for some people,
Yeah.
but
It could.
we haven't actually tested it.
It could keep your skin smooth and clean.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
could. Yeah. Okay.
It's like
But what about? I mean, again, sorry to reference the toe sucker, right?
No.
But what made you? What made you think that? Oh, I could just put my pussy juice into a candle.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everyone would want to smell it.
Wait, how did they replicate the fucking
I
smell?
don't know.
Did they make her like
Yeah.
like
Maybe she
get
went
the
in. She went
smell
in to the white
Maybe she's
coats
a
in the
squirter.
lab, and she's like, "I want a candle that smells like this," and just jammed her finger right under their nose and was like, "Creative."
They're like, what? Is
Yeah.
this
Is
herring?
this for real right
Wipe it
now?
on
Is
their
this
beard.
herring?
And then you got that one guy who licks the end of the finger, just kind of
like, "No, it tastes like
tip of his
cod."
tongue. And he's like, "Yeah, no. Salmonberry."
Sorry, I apologize to our female viewers if we
Yeah.
have any.
Tastes like childhood trauma.
Yeah, it does. Tastes like goop. But you know what? She is
tastes like goop.
also a major philanthropist. She gives so
Yeah,
much
she
money
is.
to great
She does.
causes too.
She also tries, like she did that, even though sometimes her attempts come up short. She tried to live like a food stamps like diet for like groceries, or like I think she like tried to do a challenge where she lived off of the amount of money you would get like on food stamps rather
Yeah.
than her own like salary to get groceries. And she was gonna do it for like a month, and she only lasted like a very little time, a fraction
Yeah.
of that, which is like, it was kind of funny, is because like watching someone fail who has like been so privileged, it's like, yeah, no shit, you couldn't do it.
Yeah.
But also, I do commend her for trying to put herself in those shoes of seeing how people live like that, even though she couldn't.
Some people don't have to
Continue.
walk a mile in anyone's shoes at all.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
she chose to.
So that's like a pretty decent thing, I think, out of her character, even though she didn't
Yeah.
finish.
yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And even with there was a court case, I think just like maybe last year or the year before, was finalized after about 6 years. I think she was skiing. I don't know where, if it was up in like Colorado or wherever they were, and she kind of ran into this dude, like just regular Joe, busted up his ribs. And he kind of sued her for a lot of money, right? And the court case, like, the reading like the witness statements or their events of what happened, she kind of sounded a little bit douchey, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, I went on this really expensive trip and it's been ruined and now I've been sued. But her countersue wasn't for hundreds of dollars of damages and what she could have quite possibly got as well. She just sued him for $1, just to show that she was, hey, it's not really about the money, it's really about what this case kind of means.
Yeah.
So that's
Interesting.
that also not too douchey, I don't think. So yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Unless
a complicated case. This is one of the more complicated cases we've had recently.
It is. This is a good one right here.
We've had some, I think, clear answers the last couple times.
I'm going to say no douche because I haven't smelt the candle yet.
Yeah.
I got one coming.
Yeah.
Man.
Gwyneth, better smell good.
Gwyneth is going to sit on the table. We're going to light it.
I think she's a soft no douche, but with some
Soft
douchey.
What do you mean soft no douche?
Well, this is on a scale. It's all on a
Soft.
spectrum, like life is. Life is on a spectrum, right? So we have a spectrum scale of douchiness.
I'm picking up
which
the
goes
spectrum right
from
now, my man.
hard douche to hard no douche. So I'm gonna say
Okay.
soft no douche with some douchey tendencies.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah,
do that?
I agree. I think
I don't
so.
know.
But,
We
I
made up
mean,
the
but
game. I
I-
can do it, right?
I guess you're right.
You didn't give me a rule
You're
book.
right. You got me.
Yeah.
Shit. You got me in a
That will
box.
be 15 points to Ravenclaw.
Jesus Christ, dude. I'm too high for that. Or am I not?
Look,
high
I'm not.
enough?
Also, I'm not saying that because Darrell's British. I'm also.
Um,
I'm a huge Harry Potter nerd. So.
Yeah. Are you gonna pack that bong?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Wait, do you like Harry Potter though, Darrell? If you do, that makes you even cooler.
To be honest, like, my kids
You're-
like love it. That's why you're
older than me.
Yeah, and of course, because like they're they've been born and raised in America and having an English dad with
Yeah.
a quite strong accent still, they kind of love it, right?
Yeah.
But Harry Potter in the eyes of me, kind of douchey. So yeah,
fair
I'm
enough.
not the hugest Harry
To
Potter
each their own,
fan.
yeah.
I get the fantasy world. I love what she created. It's like it's like some great stories, but part of me thinks Potter, the Potter world is a rip off of Star Wars.
It
and
is.
I'm definitely in the Star Wars camp.
It's a rip off of Star Wars.
You guys are
But but I mean, it's good.
yeah.
I don't
It's
I don't
good.
not
I'm
like
not
it
denying
because,
it's entertaining.
but it's like it's kind of like the same storyline as Star Wars.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? I'm a fan of both, and
Orphaned kid that gets found by a mysterious
but the
wizard,
the
kind
circumstances
of Jedi.
surrounding are so different. Like and I'm gonna argue this from a literary standpoint.
I'm not saying it's word for word the same movie.
No, but I still
you
think
can look at.
I don't think you could call it a ripoff, though. Personally, and maybe that's my
the light and the dark.
literary opinion.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's so much more
story.
nuanced than that. Like
It's
both stories
it's
are
okay.
way.
You're
yeah,
young.
it's
You're
fine.
young. It's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
But
No,
yeah,
I just
that's something that, you know, if you're a fan of these things, it kind of gets to the core, right? You know, like whether it's Harry Potter or like Star Wars,
Right.
versus Star Trek, or you know, there's a lot of people that feel very passionate about it, and again, they're amazing books, and she's carried on that whole world, much like George Lucas has expanded on, you know, the Star Wars
Right.
universe,
Totally.
or
Yeah.
Marvel and with its things. So yeah, it's you know, it's ingrained in our pop culture
For
being,
sure.
Oh,
right? Our
absolutely.
brains,
Yeah.
everyone knows about this.
And I was really young. I was personally really young when it came out, so like that's where like I have a lot of nostalgia wrapped up in that from being a kid
Yeah,
reading those
absolutely.
books.
Yeah.
Like especially for my generation, I feel like I connect with it a lot because of that.
Yeah.
You know, the same with like probably Star Wars was, you know, like the original Star Wars like were like 20 years out by the time I was born.
Yeah.
So like
Right.
you know, I tend to have more nostalgia for the prequels because that's like when I was a kid. And
You
so
got to grow up with the actual sequence of movies.
exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so I think I tend to like the prequels more than other people because, you know, I think especially like people in my generation, we tend to like them more because I was like 9, 10 years old when the Phantom Menace came out,
Yeah.
and Darth Maul is like the coolest motherfucking badass on the planet.
Yeah.
Double lightsabers as a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
It was dope.
Right.
Yeah. No shit, huh?
Yeah.
But
Damn.
when I get older, you know, it's funny. You go back and there are some like I'm like, oh, okay, some of the romance stuff is like pretty fucking cringy.
Yeah.
But the CGI was great.
Yeah. It was fucking good.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
argue that.
You know, side note, as we delve on a tangent into Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, that's not. I mean, I can't. It's not a bad thing.
No, it's not. It's one of the best things actually.
Yeah.
I love Star Wars as well. It's is one of those generational things that has gone from its inception through my generation through like, you know, the next generation below and probably my kids' generation too.
Yeah. Oh
So-
yeah, by far. There'll be some other form of Star Wars by then.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh,
what I
they're
mean?
gonna make movies until they fucking can't make movies anymore.
Yeah.
They will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till the fucking head falls off that rat, they're gonna
Exactly.
keep making them.
Which is fine because you know whatever, more entertainment, more lightsaber battles. That's what I say.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. The world needs more
Just
lightsaber battles.
I gotta say,
Absolutely.
well, while we're talking, because we just wandered way off of the Harry Potter thing and Star Wars. One of the neatest things in life is playing Trivial Pursuit with Darrell.
Oh,
Because when he gets the Harry Potter question, you tingle, you get goosebumps, and your hairs stand on end because you're waiting for him to read that question, and it's
Yes.
brilliant. Yeah, so thank you for that, Darrell. I love it.
well, I mean, I have
You're
a whole
welcome.
Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit edition actually. If you guys ever want to play.
No, thank you. God,
just kidding,
I'll read a series of questions for you, Eric, and then you can just play them back whenever you. Yeah.
Dude,
that
that's
sounds
actually
like actually
that's actually
sounds like
a great
good
idea.
thing,
Oh
yeah.
my god, I would be the most popular game night house on the block, man. All
You
right,
could
I'm
learn
gonna
to
have
lip sync it, and people would be like, "God, Eric's British accent is so
Whoa, how do you
amazing.
do that? It makes it sound
Yeah.
like it's coming from a recording.
He's amazing."
Yeah. Oh,
put
well,
the
hey,
little
I
theme
like
in
it.
the back.
Future side
Ding,
hustle.
ding, 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 ding.
yes, I love it.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, but long story short, Star Wars is fucking amazing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Hey, being British, being over here for the amount of time you have been over here, are there food dishes from over there that you make once in a while when you're homesick or if you feel,
Ye-
you know?
Yes, I do. I do
Okay.
feel quite often, especially when the weather kind of dips a little colder. I like that comfort food. A huge fan of making like shepherd's pie or cottage pie,
Ooh.
right? Which
Yeah.
is the same as, the difference between the meat is lamb versus beef, right? So
Okay.
absolutely love that. The other day I made my kids like a trifle,
Oh,
which
nice.
is like just a magical dessert,
It
right?
is.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
God, it
yeah.
is.
Dude.
So I do miss that. And the other dish that which doesn't sound very English, but Indian food. There's so much good
Oh,
Indian
I
food
bet.
in England.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
No, that makes a lot of
and
sense.
it's a national dish. Chicken tikka masala, I believe, is the UK's national dish.
Are you serious?
Oh
So
my
That's
gosh.
hilarious. I
yeah,
love chicken
Google it.
tikka masala. It's
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I can see why
yeah,
they do it.
it's such. Yeah,
The best Indian food
yeah,
I've
and
had was
so
in New York, which is
yeah,
pretty decent.
New York, New Jersey, you're going to get amazing Indian food. The
Really?
big like Indian and
Okay.
Pakistani communities there, like yeah, you'll get good Indian there. Where I'm in Florida, not so much. And
Yeah.
even when I was in California, Southern California and Northern California, when I lived out there, I found it hard to get good in Indian food. That nowadays, like now, it's like this. There's a lot more of it, especially like Silicon Valley, San Francisco. There's
That makes
the
sense.
tech
Yeah.
bros are like Indian, so the food follows. But when I was out there, definitely wasn't like that. So I tend to make like every now and again I'll make a good curry. So
Nice.
Yeah.
I enjoy making them. I love the smell and the taste of them. It's incredibly comforting to me. So yeah.
Cool. That's
Man,
awesome.
that
That's
is
cool to
awesome.
know. I didn't know that that was the national dish.
That's crazy.
That's a great dish. Well, and with all the the history between India and the UK, it doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me that there's a blending of food culture
Yeah.
there
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, and that's really cool.
Yeah, so,
Yeah. So when you mentioned the Great British Bake Off earlier, my wife and I are huge fans. We watch that show so much, and it's really fun watching. First of all, it is like the quaintest, like nicest cooking show. Like American cooking shows, especially with Gordon Ramsay, who's British, funny enough,
Right.
but
Yeah.
tend to be more
Yeah.
like rough around the edges and like kind
Yeah.
of cutthroat. And
Yeah.
the British baking show is so nice, and so they're all friends and like
Yeah.
just give each other compliments, joke around. It is a really fun watch, and it's fun watching, learning about all the British dishes or British baked goods that I had no idea existed,
Yeah.
or maybe I've seen before but never knew the name of.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and so yeah, I was one of the things too that I was telling Charlie that I wanted to ask you about is like the terminology that Americans and British people use between baked goods, and your integration into that when you move to the States with like biscuits and cookies and stuff like that.
But biscuits is a classic. But just
Right.
before I go on to like the kind of definitions, like you're right. The Great British Bake Off show is quintessentially like British, very middle, very polite and kind of
Yeah.
funny, and um, I don't watch it. I would rather have a Charlie horse in the dick than watch the Great British Bake Off.
Oh my
But
God,
Ow.
that's hilarious.
I totally see the charm behind it. Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
fair enough. Like it is a very tame show, and maybe it's because
Yeah.
of my like typical or the way I grew up watching more Americanized shows that it was
Yeah.
so different. It's so different
Yes.
to us than American TV. It's like
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
oh my God, this is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Just fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it does show like this swathe of like middle England where people are polite and and the humor and everything. It's quite different to how I grew up, which was kind of poor. So
Gotcha.
yeah, it's like they're the kind of people that sort of look down on us a little, right? I say us like being
Interesting.
the lower end of working class. But it is a great show. Like it has great things on there. They're very talented chefs. Yeah, it's a good show. There was one cringe. I don't know if you caught it. I'm not sure it was the Bake Off. It might have been the other Great British Cooking Show where they did a Mexican theme, and it was horrendously offensive. It was just horrendously.
Oh
They couldn't
no!
even pronounce guacamole.
No.
The host put on sombreros. It was like
no.
I'll tell you what.
I saw that. I was shocked. I was
gonna
like,
look
what
it
are you
up.
I
doing?
hope that wasn't Paul Hollywood. Paul Hollywood, you should know better.
I'm gonna look
Damn
that
you.
up because now I need to see it.
Yeah, because that's fucking. That's bad.
Yeah. Not to
Oh,
support
God.
that kind of stuff, but just to laugh.
But you know, in the reverse, like I do prefer Gordon Ramsay and the yelling and screaming. If I had to
It's
choose.
entertaining.
Well, and Gordon Ramsay's like one of the goats of cooking. Like he can literally cook fucking anything.
Yeah.
And like, it's funny.
Yeah, he's had some funny shows too. He's pretty good.
Yeah, I was on a kick of
I-
kitchen nightmares for a while.
Yeah.
Where you go in and yell at people that their restaurant were fucking.
Yeah, I would have just thrown him the fuck out.
Well, it's like these people asked him to come, and then they're like, "But I don't want to listen to you, though." And he's like, "Well, what the fuck? I like."
Can you come berate me, please?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, some sort of sick, sadistic kind of thing that those people go on those shows. But back to the terminology.
Yeah.
like
Yes.
biscuits, for example. So, from what I understand, like biscuit was like a kind of French term for a hard cake, like
okay.
like way back, sort of Napoleonic era, and it's what they would make for the sailors. They'd make this kind of hard, like kind of durable cake that was essentially what was, because it was like crunchy or crispy or whatever, like dense, that that was referred to as like a biscuit. So over the years it evolved to like a genre. So the Brits say a biscuit, and a cookie, like a chocolate chip cookie, would be a type of biscuit.
Right.
So and we've got like Brits have an incredibly sweet tooth, and there are just hundreds and hundreds of variations of like what we call here cookies, like biscuits over there. So that's where that terminology like originated from. So
that's cool. That I did not know the exact etymology of the word and where it came from, and that is really cool to learn that. And how it's crazy how things can just like how they just snowball down the line, in language.
I have a question: is a Kit Kat a biscuit?
Oh,
or is that candy bar? Do you guys call that candy bar too?
That's almost there, right? It's kind of essentially a chocolate-covered biscuit. So, but it's considered like we use the term sweet instead of candy, so it's considered like in the sweets genre of confectionery. So, I do I don't have a sweet tooth, oddly enough, but. I don't mind a Kit Kat every now and again, and the millions of types of variations, like the Oreos. Like Oreos have got there's like always special edition ones. And again, type of biscuit, but
They must.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say they must put crack in the new golden Oreos because there's something in there that is just like
so good.
Yeah. Shoot me.
I like to eat healthy, but damn those Oreos with their hydrogenated fat and various types of like coloring and sugars.
It's just perfect.
They are good.
Yeah, that's me and peanut butter cups. That's my weakness. My Achilles.
Peanut cups.
Is especially the new ones they came out with, which were the big cups.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I can just house those all day.
Sounds delicious.
But go ahead. Well, I was gonna say with biscuits then. Obviously, like the American perception of biscuit is that the fluffy bread.
Right.
I guess it's like a fluffy bread biscuit. I don't even know how you would call it, like almost like a cake.
It's a very dense kind of. When I first had one, I like biscuits and gravy because I like to try all the dishes. I was like, what is this? And then I took 2 bites in. I was like, I'm not sure my body could digest this. I'm not even sure I can swallow it. Like I might choke out on the table, right? So
It's so thick. Yeah.
yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, we have some stodgy foods in the UK, so it's one of those things.
Yeah.
Like like a beef dumpling stew is they have these biscuit like things in the stew, and they're made out of suet, and they're like very, very dense.
Right.
And like developed when people were really poor for like high calories and fills you up. So
Totally.
yeah, we're no strangers to stodgy food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that like chicken and dumplings? Like the
Yeah.
dumpling in the chicken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that.
Totally.
Dumplings. Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
sounds
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah, my wife made it was like a stew one time. It was like we used a stout too in it with like steak, and then like she put biscuits on top of it.
Yeah.
They were more like they were kind of American biscuits, but they were like a little less bready
Yeah.
than the typical like American biscuit you think of, but it was really effing good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, with the flavors that we used an imperial stout with
Yeah.
it, so it was like added like a bit of chocolatiness
Nice.
to it.
That sounds
Nice.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds delicious.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize the difference in terminology until I started watching like British shows. And because my perception especially coming from Montana, biscuits are biscuits and gravy. It's like the single bread servings of biscuits,
Yeah.
and they're fluffy and soft, and then so that threw me for a curve. But
Yeah.
I also have an English degree, so I love linguistics, and I love going down rabbit holes like that. And what different regional places call things, especially within the English language, amongst all the different countries. There's so much variance. It's cool to kind of like the research into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a big thing when I came over, like trying to adjust like the certain descriptive terms for things, was in the UK we refer to like lemonade as like a 7-Up, right? So if you go to a bar, you'd go like vodka lemonade, right, which would be a vodka 7-Up, Sprite, And so I'd go into a bar and ask for vodka lemonade, and they'd look at me and go, yeah, we don't sell lemonade here. And I'm like, I can see it. I can see it right there.
Yeah.
Right. I can see it right. Like I can see the 7-Up sign. Right. I'm like, it's that stuff. And they're like, oh, you mean like 7-Up? Like referring it to as the brand name as opposed to the genre. Yeah.
Right.
So
you're like, it's a lemon lime soda.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's funny.
So yeah, some of those kind of things kind of tripped me up when I first got here, and now I like becomes part of your lexicon, and I don't think about it unless I'm talking to my friends back in England, and they're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" So I have to live one foot in each world. So,
Okay, there's also a difference in scone. Scone was another one I remember.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that
So scones are much like biscuits, like probably even the same thing. Like so, you'd have there's a part of the UK, Devon, which is known for the milk there is really rich because like it's a little wetter than the rest of the country. Like the type of cows that produce this high fat cream, and so you'd go down there, and the delicacy what it's famed for is you'd have a cream tea, they call it, right? And that's you have your English breakfast tea, and then you'd have a scone with a dollop of really rich clotted cream. I think 1 teaspoon of clotted cream is your calorie intake for the year. It's like super rich and high calorie. And then you'd have like a little jam, like a preserve on top of that on a warm scone, and it is heavenly delightful.
Yeah, that
right?
sounds so good.
Yeah.
That sounds really good. Especially after all this weed.
So so like in the UK, scones are more of like the bready textured ones that we think of as biscuits.
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
And then like, because in my mind, like growing up, scones were always like the harder textured like pastries, and I don't know if that's more of like a
Right.
French
Yes.
pastry
Yeah.
than.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they would be. I think they would be considered like the UK scone is considered a pastry of
okay,
sorts, right? Yeah, you would get them in a bakery, right? So yeah,
it's crazy. It's crazy how those
Yeah.
terms change, and yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun. It was fun because I had before we did this episode, I had already been like looking into that stuff and watching videos of videos were popping up for me about like the terminology differences and like it was it was high school kids from each country trying different staples from each country and getting their reactions, which was really funny to watch.
They were great. They were
Yeah.
really great.
yeah.
Like the British kids seeing biscuits and gravy for the first time, they're all like, "This looks like vomit."
Yeah. And then they eat it, and
Yeah.
you see their eyes
They
light
eat it,
up.
and they're like, "Okay, I get it."
Well, it
Yeah.
is. It
You know,
does
the
look like
taste-
vomit the
this-
first time you see it.
But you know the taste. I think especially with the gravy on top of the biscuits, it's like so rich and savory. Like
Yeah.
those flavors, you can't have too much of it, or else your bowels are
Yeah.
gonna be fucked. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
man, those first couple bites though are always so good.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I've had a poop since the last time I had biscuits and gravy, and that was like 3 years ago.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Hello, blockage, my old friend.
Yes. Yeah. The thing in Montana was chicken fried steak was one of our like state
Fuck, dude.
delicacies. And in Montana, it's Angus cattle mostly, and the cow population outnumbers people by 3 to 1, and so there's
Oh,
just
wow.
like, and they free roam everywhere. So like I told my wife this, I was like, no, you're gonna go back to Montana and have like the best silkiest steak you've ever had in your life, and she was like blown away because
I bet it will.
when you
I
go to
bet
like
it will
local
be.
places, you can get like black Angus anything.
Yeah.
And so the chicken fried steak was always usually the places I went had Angus in
Oh.
it, and the country
I got
gravy on top of that.
goosebumps,
Yeah,
dude.
it's good.
That sounds
That's
yummy.
like the one thing I can hang my hat on my home state is the steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
as
what
far
it-
as food cuisine.
You know what I'm thinking about right now? Is never planning on talking about food during a podcast when we don't have food to eat.
Oh God, we are idiots. We've done this before.
I'm so hungry now. That just sounds
I just
so
want chicken
fucking
fried
good.
steak.
I know. That's my jam.
Oh
Well,
wait,
I don't do jam. I do honey. I kiss it on the lips.
that would be my homesick meal though. Since we brought that
Yeah.
up earlier, it's probably chicken fried steak and
Oh, that
steak in
sounds
general.
amazing.
Like, I think of like steak and potatoes as a
Yeah.
classic like Midwestern Montana meal
Yeah.
that we grew up on.
Huh.
Out
I-
on the range, you
I
know.
think comfort for me, as weird as it's going to sound,
Yeah.
would be an avocado and cream cheese sandwich on toasted sourdough with a lot of mayonnaise and black pepper.
That sounds like a California
That-
meal.
Yeah, it was.
I was about to say that is the most like Northern California food you could probably eat.
Isn't that funny?
I was like, dude, yeah, definitely. That doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
when I was a little kid, and it was like, dinner was the same thing for a week because it was on sale at the store. When we did something special, my stepmom would make these sandwiches that would just blow your fucking mind.
Nice.
It was such a good
That's
good
awesome.
combo. Yeah,
That's so cool.
yeah, it's a good one.
That's
a lot
fun.
a lot of people don't. When I say avocado and cream cheese together, they're like, "What are you fucking talking about?" But
I mean, I can see that because guacamole, you put like cream with avocado,
yeah,
right?
it's delicious.
So I can see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
Probably
Yeah.
make the avocado better.
yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
Sorry if I just grossed some people out with that whole
We're
you
not
know,
sorry.
blending.
But if you
Sorry,
are
not
grossed out,
sorry.
drop a comment down below,
Yeah,
and we'll
Yeah,
look
let
at
us
it.
know.
But we are not going to do anything about it. Sorry.
I might comment back. I might look at it.
Might laugh at it.
We don't know. We'll get to you.
Do we look at the comments?
Yes, we do.
Okay,
We do look at them.
we do. Okay.
We got one. We got one on a short. It just says dumb.
Yes.
Yeah, I like it.
Hey, whatever.
Yeah,
That's
give it to me.
engagement, man.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
we
right.
are being dumb, but
Thank you.
But he found us funny enough to tell us we're dumb. So
Sat through
or
enough
she.
of it to say, yeah,
Thank you. We
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Yeah.
Honestly.
yeah,
We love him.
yeah.
Them.
Every day,
Uh,
them
it's-
jump on board.
Yeah.
I really hope it's a Florida man.
Oh,
Yeah. I
dude.
do.
Hey, it's time for strong words from a bird.
Ooh, strong words from a bird. Ah!
That was strong words from an Eric right there.
Ah!
What
No, that I can't.
are you, DMX? Jesus Christ.
There's my red hawk.
Thank you. If I was a mouse, I would run.
You're welcome.
You're probably keeping rodents away from my house right now.
They are prevalent this time of year.
Okay, strong words from a bird. This looks like a little finch. It says, "I'll give you 10 seconds to fuck off." I will give you 10 seconds to fuck right off. Little tiny bird. It's a cute little bird, but totally understand it.
I like it.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
dude. Okay, the expression in his eye is like matching the words on this one.
It is.
Like,
It is.
he's
He's a
like-
fierce.
But we all relate to those words. Like I'm pretty sure I've been in a festival and someone's pushed into the line, and I've had, at least if I've not said it, I've had that look in my eye.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
It's a relatable. Yeah. Strong words from the bird.
Yeah. Right.
Absolutely.
Strong looks from an eye.
Sometimes it doesn't matter how big or small of a bird you are. You need your space.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Go find your worm somewhere else.
Yeah.
I'm-
That little
pecking
guy's
here.
like, get the fuck out of here. This is my stalk of wheat that I'm standing on.
Yeah. Yeah, he is. He's
Yeah.
on some kind of
Take your stinky patchouli smell away from me.
you motherfucker.
Yes.
Right. Agreed.
Oh God.
Agreed.
Oh God. Reminds me of living in Eugene.
I'm not Eugene. I'm patchouli. Sorry. I
Yeah,
cannot
but-
do patchouli to save anyone.
No, me neither.
If someone's covered in patchouli and someone next to him is having a cardiac arrest and I have the defib, I'm going to slide it to the patchouli person.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be honest right now,
Hey, at least you're honest. That's
I don't want to get over there and start defibbing and then just start barfing into his mouth while he's finally coming to,
because then you're probably
drown
just
him. I'll drown him. I'll go
You're
to
just
jail.
assisting in killing him.
Yeah, it'll be like OJ.
No,
I
OJ
don't
got
know.
off though,
Yeah, he did.
so it wouldn't be like OJ actually.
It was that glove.
OJ would still have that over
The
you.
glove gave him away. Hey, I got a question for you guys.
Yeah, what's up?
Take your time to think about it. Hey, would you rather
Okay.
have fingernails that grow inward and always get infected,
Oh.
or have perpetually weeping sores on your face that immediately come back after healing?
Fingernails. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Ah,
so,
that's
right?
Deal with,
tough.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
think-
sure I can numb out the pain somehow. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play guitar though, so like and drums.
Ooh,
So I'm like,
yeah.
Ooh.
do I want that? Would I rather have the sores? But that's also
Fingernails
just
that grow
disgusting. And
inward.
then my wife would be like,
Yeah.
this might be over.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you may never kiss
Yeah.
her again.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, I'll do
yeah.
fingernails. If
yeah,
if
you never
if she
you,
watched this and I didn't choose fingernails,
you would
yeah.
never kiss a kitty again.
Yeah.
I would
Mhm.
go for the fingernails.
Yeah, fingernails.
Plus, it seems like they always grow inward, always get infected, or the sores on the outside of your face that are always weeping and come back immediately. At least your fingers, like maybe there's some upkeep. Doctor,
Right.
You go to the doctor every week of your life if you have to, but you don't have those weeping sores.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's probably something that you can just build up some fucking calluses, like
Yeah.
train them.
Yeah.
Train your fingernails.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if this is how the scenario works.
I don't
with
know.
the rules of the
Yeah.
magic and the.
I was
this
just thinking, if
universe,
you had
but-
the sores on your face, you'd have to introduce yourself and then be like, "Hey, these aren't on my dick as well. They're just on my face. This is not catchable." Otherwise, you're never getting. I mean, you're probably never getting anything anyway. But you know,
Yeah, I'm gonna go fingernails. Fingernails.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think I am too.
I think that's unanimous.
It
Yeah,
is
definitely
unanimous.
I think that was a good one. That was a tough one.
It was a tough one. I didn't mind it.
Well,
You made me really think there
Thank you.
while I'm in this state of mind.
I like it. Well, dudes,
Yeah.
we've hit the end of our run.
Nice.
Yeah, it's time to
well,
segue out of here.
Yeah, it was a pleasure
Yeah.
having you, Darrell. We definitely want you
absolute
to.
pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
would you mind coming back sometime?
I'm here for it. You
Fuck
let
yeah.
me know.
Awesome.
I will dig out the best Florida man stories
Fuck
and
yeah.
maybe have the latest on
The weather.
AIs. Yeah.
The latest
yeah.
on how
Ooh.
hot it is, please.
Yes. We always
Yeah.
need your Florida weather updates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love them.
Yeah.
That's good.
Absolutely. All right. Well, thank you guys again, and Like and subscribe, folks. Like and subscribe.
I like
yeah.
this guy more and more.
Bye-bye.
All right, take it easy, Darrell. Nice talking to you. So, can you roll us on out while I roll us on
Let's
out?
do it. Oh, false start. Sorry, it's been a minute, folks.
Thanks for watching. If you liked everything, like, subscribe, and share. Send us a message at ahigherperspectivethepodcast@gmail.com with ideas, topics, something you want us to say, not say. Anyway, always remember, you're never too high to give your perspective. Hasta.
La vista.
That was a good little ad there.